Hey, what's up, fellow YouTubers, fellow toy nuts, and toy collectors? This is Odie, and thank you so much for stopping by my channel. So this is obviously a Hot Wheels haul. I'm showing you this controller here, though, because I do buy a lot of video games, but for the month of April, May, I'm actually taking a full break. This actually just came through my Amazon. I didn't want to do an unboxing just for one item. I just thought that was lame. But I figured I'd just show you that I did pick up this awesome controller for my Pokken Tournament Pro Pad, for the Pokken Tournament game, I should say. This is the Pro Pad. So it's pretty cool, pretty sweet. So this is my only one item that I actually just received here in April. I mean, if I see something incredible, yes, I'll still pick it up. But I told myself that I would relax on the purchasing for a couple months on video games. On Hot Wheels, I'll still be picking those up as they're a lot cheaper. So let's get to it with the Hot Wheels, because that's really what you came for. So first vehicle that I have here is the 1987 Toyota pickup. Pretty nice. I do like this vehicle quite a lot. I do have quite a few. We only picked up the one because that's all I could find. Normally I would have gotten a second one. So all these first cars that I'm going to show you are just one-offs. I wanted more, but I just couldn't find them, or maybe I just didn't want any. This I showed you last month. This is the Ford Torino Talladega. I finally found my second one. So if you see my top 7 video, this was actually one of the top 7s. So I'm very sure that for the month of April, this will not be one of them, as I already picked it for March. So yeah. A fantasy car here. This is Jet Threat 4.0. There have been 3 other versions of this vehicle. This one's kind of cool because, yeah, I guess it opens up. And you know what? We're going to be doing some cracking here. We're going to crack open some of these bad boys. So this is, other than a haul, it'll be a cracking video, and it'll, I guess, as I'm saying it, it'll be in the description. So I'm making it up as I go. Look at that thing, flies. Very cool. Looks impossible, but hey, you know, it's a fantasy vehicle, so who cares? But yeah, that's cool. I might have to get a second one of these. It's kind of cool. Jet Threat 4.0. Be kind of cool if I owned the other 3. But I don't. Next vehicle. This is the Corvette Stingray. I probably wouldn't get a second one. I'm not super crazy about Corvettes, but I like to pick them up here and there. I like the modern ones a little bit more. I know that's blasphemy. I know. So, anyway. The Combat Medic. A vehicle that I do like to collect at least one of. I have probably like, I don't know, like 9 or 10 of these bad boys at this point. So I think it's just a really cool vehicle. It's nice and heavy still. The original one had opening doors, and it was just a lot nicer, but that's cool. You know, things change, and they have to save money somehow. Another vehicle that it's on its second colorway for this year alone, but there's at least 6 of these at this point in terms of color. This is the Rapid Responser. The other one is like a greenish, and I seen it, and I could have grabbed it, but I said, you know what, nah. The Treasure Hunt that came out a couple years ago was kind of like that same greenish, so I'm like, yeah, I'll just go grab it in red. I think it looks cool in red. So there you go. Put those to the side there. Again, these are still only one-offs because I was only able to find one. Aston Martin. Beautiful car, DBS. It looks so nice in the red. Very nice. Next, Porsche 993 GT2. Now, some of these cars I might have already picked up maybe a month or so ago. Some of these, not all of these are current, I believe. That's a DF pack. I think it's the, yeah. So, I mean, I might have already owned it, but again, it's still one off in terms of me picking it up as of today's date that you see up there in the header. The 1970 Camaro, beautiful with the fire. When it comes to Camaros, again, I also only pick up usually one of each. And I actually usually only get one model. So I do try to have, I want to have all the Camaros, but only one model. I need all the different colorways. But this one's sweet with the fire, with the flames. So, this I would have grabbed 3 or 4 if I could have, but this was the only one. 2017 Acura NSX. I love my Acuras, as I used to own one. So this is just beautiful. Nice color too. Very cool. So I won't be opening that until I can find some more. I'm sure I will, but for now I won't be opening. Ford F-150, new colorway. I like it. Super Duty. Again, another vehicle that I would have picked up a second one of, but so I could open one, but just didn't find any. Next is the 68 Shelby GT500. It is so nice in orange. I want to say I think I own one, but maybe I don't. Maybe it's just a different color that I own. That number 105 just looks so familiar though. All right. I have a couple of these in terms of the different colors. I mean, I don't. It's a fantasy vehicle. I don't think it's the greatest car in the world, but for some reason, every time a new one comes out, I just grab it. So I just had to get it, I guess. So the Great Gatsby. All right. Custom 72 Chevy Love. Now I know I do have a I want to say a blue or maybe a yellow version of this. So I saw this red one. I was like, you know what? I don't even know if I have this or not. So let me just grab it just in case. But I may actually own it. So, alrighty. So that's that. 69 Dodge Charger 500. Very sweet. I guess the big difference with this vehicle is it doesn't have the folding lamps. But it seems to be the same exact year as the General Lee 69. So that's the big difference. I guess no folding headlights or no frog lights. No, frog lights would pop up. No, yeah, I guess no folding lights is really the correct term. So that's the big deal with this one. That's why it's a little bit different. I wonder how many of these actually exist in real life. I would have grabbed the second one, but again, couldn't find one. This I definitely would have grabbed 2 or 3, but I just couldn't find any more. Castro 1974 Esco RS 1600. Ever since this vehicle came out, and I believe it came out for the Brian O'Connor Fast and Furious, it was in white. I've always at least grabbed 3, 1 to open, two to put away, and I won't be changing that exception, even though this has nothing to do with the movie, but it's just a very, very cool car. So hopefully I'll find a couple more to add. And this is another one that has that same rule. I love the Ford Fiesta. Love this car. Now, the real one on the road, when I look at it, I kind of like I don't stare at it. I just kind of keep wandering. But if I could modify one to look like this, something like, something that Ken Block would use, then I think it just looks awesome. So again, I think it's a great car, but only when it's modified. The ones that you can buy at the dealer, kind of the plain Jane, I kind of like, whatever. But we'll see. Hopefully someday they'll create maybe an RS version of one. So that would be very, very cool. Instead, I think they do have an S version, or not the S, what do they call that? The ST, yeah. They might have an ST version, but it's still not all that, though. It's not as cool as this. So again, I only found one of those. And that actually happens to be the baby brother of this one here. This happens to be on the floor. So yeah, this is part of that whole snow thing. It's just in a different color. Yeah, exact same number, 28. I have a few of these. Obviously, I have 3 of them. So this happens to be, I guess, the backwards version of it. So yeah, if this is blue and that's white, yeah, I guess that's what it is. Yeah, pretty cool. Arctic Racer. So I gotta get a few more of those. Alrighty. These are the last 2 in single packs that I have. I found this leap year car. Don't know the significance other than, yes, we are in leap year. So that's kind of cool. Number 29. And this is your Chevelle SS 396. Pretty cool car. And I only found one. I really wanted to find another one so I can open one. So that's that. And last but not least, in the single pack, that I only found one custom 01 Acura Integra GSR. I used to own one of these many, many years ago. This was a great car, and I only found one. I'm so mad. I really wanted another few. So, but again, they'll come. I'm sure they'll come. All right, so those are the singles now for dual packs, and I'll be opening some of these, not all of them, but some. This is just beautiful. I mean, they definitely always take care of the Europeans, man. I'm not mad, though. This is your Renault Sport RS.01. Beautiful. And look at that. They even, stamp Renault back there on the spoiler. It's just sick looking little race car. Sick little car. I like it. It's so nice. So, I only found the 2, so I won't open one until... This I already shown you for last month. So last month I was only able to find the one. And in terms of this, as if this recording actually obviously owned the 3. So when I did my top 7, I proudly opened one. But I got 2 sealed so I can put away. And they're just pretty sweet. But you've seen enough of these though. All right. Next we have the Ford Shelby Cobra Concept. And these are pretty cool. And let's crack one open. Oh, that's my thing. It's scratched up. But yeah, look at this in person. Well, out of the package, I should say, because it's not really in person. It is nice. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful color. Little scratch there on the rim. Was that a defect from the factory? Oh, it's a defect from the factory. He hit a curve, so he broke his rim. But yeah, that's a beautiful car. And that'll go with all my Fords collection. Next we have the beautiful Aston Martin 1963 DB5, and I believe this is the 7th colorway that I now own. So let's crack this bad boy open. And they always give it the lace rims. It's pretty nice. It has the sparkles inside on the paint. It's just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful car. I believe this is the same one that was just showed in Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. I think Bruce Wayne was driving this car. Maybe it was a different version of an Aston Martin, but I could swear it was this one. So cool. Enough of that. 2015 Ford Mustang GT in a new colorway. So again, yeah, we have to open one because these just go in my Mustang collection. My ever-growing 160 plus Mustangs now that I own. I'm pretty sure I've broken 160. So, come on, focus. There you go. So again, very nice with the side splitters there. Nice lip front. Of course, you know, it has some tamples, but because it's an American vehicle, you know, Hot Wheels does not include the rear tamples or front tamples for the lights. You would have to do that on your own. So there you go. I'm not saying they do it all the time, but they do it mostly. Mostly all the time. Here we have this gorgeous, gorgeous Ford Shelby GT 350R, and this is the racing version one, the track special. So of course we have to open one. We'll grab this one right here. And this is the debut of this new vehicle. This beautiful, beautiful vehicle. I feel maybe because I'm such a Mustang fanboy, you know, I'm glad they picked the R, but I just, you know, it's like lacking a little bit on the detail. I mean, you got the back splitter. They gave it some love, so that's cool. So see, I just had said that they don't give American cars love, but they did on this one. No front ones, but that's fine. The striping's a little crooked, but that's fine. No big deal. Yeah, I just feel like it should be a little bit wider, and these should be a little bit more flared out. And then this splitter should be a little bit more noticeable. But it's still awesome. Glad they gave the rear some love. Very cool. So that was the debut of that. Another beautiful car. I believe this is the debut of this. Yeah, this is the debut of this vehicle here. Which one are we gonna open? Of course, it's part of the James Bond collection. I think I've picked up every single James Bond car, and this is from the Spectre. So open this up. And I didn't mean this video to take so long, guys, but I just feel like opening some cars and showing you. So I hope you're still sticking around. Here we go. A little bit more issues with rims. That one's a little bit messed up there too, but whatever. It's just a beautiful, beautiful car. So, and it's in a European vehicle, and it has no tamples in the rear other than the plate. So, and then the front does have tamples for the lighting, and there's the Aston Martin symbol there. It's just really, really nice. Awesome. Little Japanese import love. Yeah, we did get these here in America, but they never looked as good. It's a car that I would never buy in real life, ever. Not even in that age. When these first came out back then in the late 80s, early 90s, whatever it was. Oh yeah, 80s. I hated them. And I still hate them now, but on the Hot Wheels, I think it looks awesome. And see for saying that one of them fell. Which one are we going to crack open? This, also part of the Night Burners. So we'll put these three away. And we'll crack open this one. I'm telling you, this is the best CRX I've ever seen in my life. And it's scaled 1/64. That's a sweet, sweet looking car. And this is the Japanese JDM as the steering wheels on the right side. What's that on the back? Is that an engine? What? That is an engine. That's insane. I thought, no. Were these always had the engines in the back? Maybe they did. I can't remember. But this is sweet. This aerial package is pretty sweet. Yeah, maybe these always did have the engines in the back. I know they sold them here in the States. Were these Del Sols, I believe, right? Is that what they were called here? Honda Del Sol with the engine in the back. I want to say that's what that was. So, but I could be wrong. You guys let me know. But this is sweet looking. Alrighty. For those of you that have been with me for a long time, you guys know that I love Legos. I buy the games. I don't really buy the systems anymore because it's so expensive, and I collect other items. But when it comes to Hot Wheels, anything and everything that will hold one, fantasy-wise, I will collect. So these two will go in my special box, and then we will obviously crack one open. And I don't have a Lego here to show you. That would have been cool, but I didn't prepare. So this bad boy is called the Grass Chopper. So it's obviously based on a lawnmower. It is very cool. Nice and big. And this definitely will fit a Lego, no problem. You can have them hold here, or they can hold here. This is cool. It's all plasticky, no metal whatsoever. No die cast, I should say. Actually, it looks like I can break it. But it's still cool though. I love my Legos, so yeah, this will work. Cool. Next is, I might have shown this Mercury Cyclone a month or two ago, so I think these are repeats, but I think I only had one. I remember thinking, you know why, I only picked up one, I wish I could find more, and so I found my two. So I won't be opening one yet, just in case if this is the wrong car. But it's still gorgeous, 69 Mercury Cyclone. Basically, it's a 69 Talladega. It's just the Mercury side. There you go. Next two are the 2010 Pro Stock Camaros. First time I ever see these. Unless I just missed them somehow, but this is cool because these can go, head to head with the Mustang version. The only thing that's cool about this one, this does have the wheelie bars, I think it's called. So yeah, let's open one of these guys up. Which one is in better shape? Let's keep that one. Let's keep that one and open this one. Oh, very nice, very long, not longer than norm, but of course it's based off a stock car. I wish the backs were a little bit bigger, or they should have actually put the thin ones in the front. See, this is a car that deserved the little thin ones in the front, and for some reason they just didn't put it on these. So they just missed a chance there. But it's pretty cool looking, nice colors. Decepticon purple. Pretty cool. Cool. Right, guys. We have three more. This is a new, I think it was called Heritage line. These are a little bit more expensive. I want to say these were... they weren't in the $2 range like the Stars and Stripes. I want to say these were actually only $1.29. I think they're all die-cast 100% on both ends. Maybe not. No, I don't think they all are. These are the 8 cars available. You got Power Pipes, boo. Volkswagen SP2, 77 Plymouth Arrow, El Camino, Battle Spec, Hertz Odes, Twin Mill, and Toyota Pickup. I picked up 3 out of the 8. I probably should have obviously grabbed the Toyota Pickup, but maybe I just didn't see it or I wasn't paying attention. The El Camino would have been cool. Twin Mill's very nice car too, but I didn't grab it. I didn't grab any of the fantasies, that's for sure. So I did grab this the 84 Hertz Oldsmobile 442. Actually, it doesn't say 442. I just kind of said that. But yeah, let's open one up. Again, diecast on diecast. Not too bad for $1.29. Not bad at all. Not bad at all.